Welcome back to another episode brought to you by Game Glitches. Right now we're located at Storm Wall Gorge. I would like to introduce to you a dungeon where there is no quest really related called Rhemen. There is a quest inside, well not really a quest, but if you can complete the dungeon you will obtain an amazing item. Please note that when you come down into this dungeon,
Keeping an eye out.
make sure that one of your characters has the rope and the grappling hook, or you need to use it on this floor. But for now, we're gonna hold off with that as we progress through the first floor. When you come across this first statue,
Keeping an eye out.
that is located on the left in the room over here, and you talk to it, you will be given with several options. This is how the options work. First answer will increase weapon accuracy when attacking the same target as an ally, if you answer this. Well, let me explain first. At the end, you will get a weapon with 2 enchantments, and based on your answers, it's the enchantments that the weapon will have. So, as I said, the first one will increase weapon accuracy when attacking the same target as an ally. Second, 20% of gaze is converted to hits. Third is 1.2 times damage when below 50% endurance, plus 10 accuracy when below 50% endurance. Same here also, 20% damage increase versus which are targets which are stunned or prone to flank. I personally would like to convert, my grazes to hits. Once you answer the question, you would notice one of the ruins would now light up.
Keeping an eye out.
Now you need to progress and find the other ruins.
Keeping an eye.
When you approach to this area of Rhemen, you will find this ghost, Cilant, who you have to quickly take care of.
A blade in the dark.
After you have defeated the witch that is located over here, the second face
I shall be quiet as
that
a
you
calm
need to
sea,
click is this one right
which
here.
is not very quiet.
As you continue, again, you asked 4 questions. Question 1 would give 20% damage is drained as endurance. Second answer, weapon gets an exceptional quality as an enchantment. Third, increase accuracy of an ally attacking the same target as wielder by 10. Or attack can stun and on crit. This is obviously which ones you want to pick from. Up to me personally, I would like to have my thing stun on crit, but you know what, I'm just gonna go for exceptional. Now, you have also, once you've come to this room, right over here, you would also notice that on the floor,
Let's see what lies
there's
this.
something for you to click. And now you would need to would notice that if you have several options. If you claw through under the webbing, you will spawn a bunch of spiders. If you break through it, it's best to use the hammer and chisel. This causes the spiders to appear on this side. Half of them or most of them appear on this side rather than you appearing on the other side of the dungeon. So let's quickly wipe out the spiders. After you wiped out the spiders, it's time for you to enter the tunnel. Once you enter the tunnel, you would notice that you technically didn't change the dungeon, but you just, well, moved on a level. And here are the spiders that you would have to deal with. With those other little ones that were outside, you would have had twice as many to deal with here then. So let's quickly deal with these spiders.
I'll see.
Now, when you clear those spiders and you approach here, you will engage in a conversation with an entity. You have several options. Option A, you can kill it, and option B, you can basically leave it alone. I will demonstrate to you both options. And of course you convince the being to leave, allowing you now to loot Cladheliath. And not bad, our piercer, it's up to you. But now we're gonna try to kill him.
Let's see.
Now, if you decided to defeat the poor guy and kill off all his spiders, You could loot a soul vessel and Vithrag brain. And of course you would still get the Cladheliath as a piercing weapon. Now it's time for you to head back.
Hello? Hello?
And of course if you loot here, you would see Endrit's Eniacs. And of course a ring of deflect. Plus 10 to deflection. Now what you need to do while you're here is you have answered the statue's heads. As you could see, the symbols here are glowing, so what you need to do is find the matching symbol. For example, as you could see here, it's the one with the circle and so on. So
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
as you could see, when you stand on it, or any other ones that don't glow,
And what does the flame reveal?
What is it?
once you stand on the right portions,
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
don't forget that you were not allowed to move from that area with those two characters. That was a small little mistake that I did. I had to place them back, and then with the remaining characters, you have to approach the stone. Now, as you could notice that this thing is now glowing. When you click
And what does the flame reveal?
on the tip, you would notice that you can now enchant a particular spear. The only thing you have is, well, to enchant that spear, infuse the soul weapon. To find Cladheliath, as I mentioned earlier, you had to go downstairs and defeat the guy, or, well, basically just be friendly with him. In any case, you click enchant, you click close. Here we have our Cladheliath. As you could see, it's 17 to 25 piercing, 5 accuracy, 20% gaze, as I mentioned earlier, and all the other unexceptional stuff. And just as I wanted my weapon to be. Reliable and exceptional. Very nice. After you obtain the weapon, it's time for you to go to level 2. And of course you go. This is where I would mention that you would need a grappling hook and stuff to get down. It's funny enough that the rogue has maxed out dexterity, and the rogue was the one that fell to them plummeted. Would have figured all that dexterity would have helped me up.
I shall be discreet.
When you enter the second floor, and you will notice instantly on this wall right over here, if you have half enough mechanics and stealth, perception,
I'll see what I can find.
you would find this mantle of dying boar. That will give you 5 endurance and 4 will. Very nice item, I gotta say. As you progress through the second level, you would now need to head this way over here, at the bottom left corner. Please make sure that before you leave every area that you would stealth.
Keeping an eye out.
And now you would arrive back at Stormfall Gorge, just at a different location.
Keeping an eye out.
Thank you all for tuning in to another guide on Pillars of Eternity. I hope you all found this guide helpful and informative. Please check out other available guides on Pillar of Eternity by clicking on the next guide video or by clicking on the playlist that is located in the description below. As always, please click like and please subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to check me out on twitch.tv where I stream live all the time, to which the link is also available in the description below. Thank you all again for tuning in, and please be safe in a land of eternity.